Hello my friends, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're going to look at a gorgeous brand new launch from NARS. It's kind of obvious, but because they come out with this product not the exact product, but the style every single year. This is NARS's cheek palette. They came out with two, I think. One for the summer, one for the holiday season. I'm not sure, but there's always one for the summer. And this time it's called NARS Orgasm on the Beach cheek palette. These names, initially it was like I don't know, like a shocking thing, and then the more and more they come out with these names, it's kind of getting funny, to be honest. This is called Orgasm on the Beach, and it's kind of like a like the blush Orgasm, the same color. It's like a coral pink, and it goes all the way to like a millennial dusty pink. And then it says that, and then at the back it tells you what color you get in the palette. And the palette is made in Italy, and this retails for $59. It's nice that they have not changed the price of the palette for what, like 4 years now. I think it's been $59 for at least 3 years, because I have, including this. Wait, let me show you what the actual product, although I don't know if I can show you because it's rose gold and completely mirrored, like all over the place, and it will blind you. And it says exactly like this, what you see in NARS, and then Orgasm on top of it. It's exactly the same thing, and it's completely mirrored. And I have two other cheek palettes. These I can show you guys. This one's like a watercolor one. It's called the Exposed Cheek Palette, and this one, the oldest one, it's like so worn out. It is called the Wanted 2. This is the Wanted 2 palette, and the Exposed palette, definitely comparisons and everything coming up. But this is, like always, it's a 6-pan palette, and this retails for $59, like I said, and this is made in Italy. Now before we proceed, give this video a thumbs up for all the comparisons, and I've started doing tutorial eye looks on the makeup that I'm wearing, so that is also towards the end of the video after the swatches and my thoughts on the palette. So that's there, and you'll also see a demonstration of all 6 shades on my cheek in the tutorial section of the video. So give this video a thumbs up, share, and hit subscribe. And yeah, comparison of 3 palettes coming up quickly. Let's do this quickly. So how much do you get in each pan? Let's quickly find out. Otherwise, oh yeah, it's right here. 3 grams of product in each pan. So it's 3 grams 6 times. 3 grams is definitely like a full-size product. If I'm not wrong, I think Milani's blushes, the singles, the baked blushes, they are also 3 grams. They're also made in Italy. And this does come with a full-size mirror, and this is that beauty. I gotta say, I love it, guys. I really love it. So you have like a pale gold highlighter, and okay, before we proceed, I think these 4 shades have the same formula. These 2 don't have any shimmer. It's more satiny. The plum, I know it looks brown, but it's kind of like a plummy brown. And the red, the straight up red, is just red. And this looks much darker, right? But the red is more darker than this. This definitely, if you sweep it on my cheeks, it's more of a blush for sure. This one, I gotta be careful. I have dark skin, and even on me, it's a little bit darker. If you're not careful with this red, it can kind of give that bruised look. So definitely, even dark skin beauties definitely need to be careful with that red. But if you have like much richer skin tone, I think this is gonna show up so beautifully on you. So these 4 have the same kind of formula, very finely milled, and the consistency is incredibly thin, but so effective when it comes to like giving that glow. It looks so glossy. It gives that like so smooth. It's like marble. Your skin looks like marble. Look at it. I actually put only 1 layer of this gold highlighter on this side. Sorry, this side I think, and the rose gold highlighter on this side. Look, literally just 1 layer, and look at how potent that is. It's like you don't even see where the product begins and where the product ends. It's like so good, guys. Incredible. I am in love with the formula. It's like so amazing. And this is more like a tangerine color. And yes, if you use like a dense angled brush, this is just a dense densely packed angled brush from Elf. This, if you're like picking up really well with this brush, it shows up on my skin. And I thought Orgasm, the blush Orgasm would be much lighter and like ashy looking on me, because this is my first time trying Orgasm blush, and it's not. It actually shows up really well on my skin tone too. Definitely use like a densely packed brush, because the consistency of the powder is very thin. So yeah, so that's basically it. That's kind of like a rundown of all the shades. Let's just quickly swatch them. And it says NARS all across, as you guys saw. So let's just swatch that gold shade. It's like a very pale gold. It's not that impressive when you swatch it. I'm telling you seriously, it's not that impressive when you swatch it, but it's so pretty. I think for me, this rose gold highlighter, I'm calling this a highlighter because on me it's not like dark enough to be used as a blush. But I think if you have medium skin tone or lighter skin tone, you can definitely use this rose gold color also as a blush. So that is that rose gold shade. Very pretty. It's just like, wow. So incredible, guys. Then this is that plum color, as you can see. It's more like a, to be honest, it's very terracotta more than plum, because it's pretty warm. So I hope you can see it in that angle, that the tone of like terracotta. That it's very pretty. It's so beautifully pigmented. So that is a tangerine. You can see in that angle. I gotta say the blushes don't really show up like a like your regular powder blush, because I feel only in an angle it looks like a stain. I don't know, when I turn my face you don't see the blush at all, but only when I look straight in that shadow you can see that undertone of tangerine, or that blush undertone. So in an angle you can see that tangerine, but otherwise it looks like a highlighter. So you can absolutely use this also as a highlighter, like a blush toned highlighter. So you can just get this product and sweep it from here to here, just in the highlighter area, and it's going to look just like a blush toned highlighter. So this is Orgasm. So as you can see, you really need to like, this is like sheared out. So yeah, that's Orgasm. As you can see, you can absolutely use that as a highlighter for sure. And last one is the darkest one. This is a red, super dark actually. You gotta be careful with that. So those are the 6 shades. Let me quickly jump into swatches of the other shades from the other palettes, and then we'll quickly see what we have. Here I feel these are very watermelony shades. There are 2 reds, right? They are very watermelony, to be honest. They're more pink, and this is more red, right? This is from the exposed palette, and there is a tangerine there, like a tangerine shade. This is the tangerine shade. Like I said, this is more of a color than a highlighter. This is more like a blush toned highlighter. This is more of like a tangerine, like a color itself. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, I think this is gonna give you a different effect on the cheeks, to be honest, for sure, although it looks similar in the pan. And then there's also like a plum color. I want to swatch that. There's a plum color. Oh, hang on, plum is on this side, right? It's very similar. I would say they are actually exactly the same. The plum, that terracotta shade is a little bit darker in the exposed palette, but this is also a very beautiful shade. I think they are very, very close dupes. I would say the exact same, but I think the formula is different, but still both look beautiful on the skin. And you have like a lighter terracotta shade here. That is, I think, more similar to the rose gold color that we have here. There you go. But this is, I hope you can see there's a tone of rose gold there. Rosy gold. So, but on the cheeks they're going to look, these two are going to look very different. And then there is a champagne highlighter, but this is more lighter than the champagne. See, this is more lighter and more like frosty than the gold in the Orgasm on the Beach palette. So that is basically what we have in the exposed palette. Let's quickly see what we have in the Wanted 2 palette. I don't think I bought the Wanted 1 palette. Okay, Wanted 2 palette. There is a bright red there. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. This is more pinker. This is very red. The Orgasm red is really red. This is definitely more pinker, and the exposed is more watermelon. It's like very pinker. So that's that difference. And there's also a dark, this is a berry shade. I don't think there is a berry shade in the Orgasm palette. There is no berry shade. Maybe this berry shade is closer to the exposed water colors. Hang on, what am I saying? The watermelon colors in the exposed palette. And then we have like a very, very pale pink. There is no pale pink at all in the Orgasm. Such a pale pink. Very pale pink. And then there is a tangerine shade. And there is like a darker, like a plum. This is like a... Hang on, the tangerine shade. Let's see. I'm gonna put it there. This is more tangerine than the other two. This is more coral, as you can see. The exposed is more coral. The Wanted 2 is more tangerine. But again, it's because these are less shimmery and more pigment, it's gonna look very different on the cheeks. These are more shimmery and less pigment, so it's going to look like a stained blush with like a blush stained highlighter. You know what I mean? So there's that. And then there's also this plum kind of color. This is plum. I'm calling everything plum, but this is more plum. This is more terracotta. Let me swatch that here. You see, this is more terracotta. These have a tones of brownish orange, while this is more red and like plummy, I feel. And then there is a lighter highlighter shade, which is just it's like a very pinky kind of highlighter. Actually, this looks so subtle. It also looks very subtle on the cheeks, for sure. I would say in the Wanted 2 palette, you could use this shimmer shade to make all of the other matte blushes more like glowy and kind of like tone it down. So I don't, but this by itself as a highlighter is very subtle, to be honest. So that's pretty much what all the comparison. I hope you guys found this like useful in making a decision if you want to. If you have any of these palettes, hope this was helpful. And I think the only downside with this palette is you kind of like get very similar looks out of this, to be honest. I gotta say, because the gold and the rose gold, although they are different in the pan, on my skin tone at least they look the same. And I think even on a darker, much darker skin tone than mine is gonna look the same. And the tangerine shade and the Orgasm, yes, it gives you that that blush toned highlighted look, but still they're kind of in the pink family and like a warm pink family, so they're not distinctly different. And I think the red is, sure, is different, and the terracotta shade also is a little different, but still I feel they are not gonna give very different looks. I feel it's not a versatile palette because the formula is very thin, so I feel it's not a very versatile formula. But it looks beautiful on the skin, gives a very like incredibly high shine, but very thin. The consistency is so thin you don't even see the product. It does not emphasize anything. It makes your skin look so smooth, like a marble finish. It looks incredible, guys. When I say marble, it's not like all swirly marble. I feel when you really polish a marble and when you step on it, you slip and you fall. I don't know if any of you have actually done that. You actually slip. It's so slippery when you polish a marble. That's what I meant by, that's what I mean when I keep saying marble. Okay, anyways, that is it for the comparison. That's the only downside for me with the Orgasm on the Beach palette is that it's gonna give you very similar looks, to be honest. No matter which you select, it's gonna be like a darker, like a reddish cheeks or like a lighter rosy cheeks, you know what I mean? So yeah, but otherwise the formula is to die for. I love it. It's incredible. I gotta say, it's incredible. So hope the comparison was helpful. Let's move on to the tutorial section. I will tell you, and you'll see how I created this tropical blue look and this beautiful like red pearl lips, and you'll see all the colors as I'm applying on my cheek. I know it's gonna be a long video, and yeah, I will see you guys in the demo section. All right, I'm going to tell you guys show you how I created this tropical blue-green look. Just like, wow, so vibrant. I used Inglot pigments to do this. I know this looks so blue, but it's actually so green. Look at that, how green that looks. But it's a vibrant teal color, like a dark teal. That's, I think, 70, and this is 58. This is also like a loose 58, and this one looks so light green, but it's actually a duochrome. Look at this, look how blue that looks, but also it has like a greenish light green shift. Actually from here I can see that blue so clearly. So those are three main eyeshadows I'm going to be using, and also it's Freakin Bats palette just for the mattes and everything. So my eyes are already prepped and ready to go, so let's get started. I'm going to be using the shade Drapa as like transition. It's just the palette itself, it's Freakin Bats palette, is just like, wow. The quality of the eyeshadow, the quality of the mattes are just so pretty. So pretty, guys. I wish they would like come out with singles. I want to use this dark teal shade just in the outer way. Look at that. Look at how vibrant they are. They're dark, but they are so vibrant, so pretty. Just in the outer V, and that is it. Just like that. Look at those two colors. These two colors by themselves look so pretty, right? And I'm gonna be using this as like a liner and pick up some of the teal from the Freakin Bats palette and just use it as a liner, like along the lash line. The waterline, definitely I have black, right? So I'm gonna be definitely using black there. So yeah, let's move on to the eyeliner. Wait, what? The eyelids. What am I saying? So I'm going to be taking a little bit of the 70. This is actually, there are different kind of finishes in Inglot. So this one is like one of those finely milled, as you can see, and have that satin finish. Not satin, like a soft metallic, I would say. They are not satin, as you can see. Look at that. They're kind of like soft metallic shades. So I'm going to be putting that in the inner 1/3, not even like 1/3, like it's even less than 1/3, but I guess 1/3, because I'm gonna be using both the green and the blue kind of overlapping one on each other, because I don't want green and the blue to be standing out separately. I want them to be nice and like blended. So yeah, look at that, it went on so smoothly. It's a very, very smooth formula. Now I'm going to be taking some blue, that rich cobalt blue, and then going to be going in. I'm bringing the eyeshadows slowly closer to the center of the lids. It's basically what I'm doing. It's okay even if it's not like completely even. It's totally fine. Right. So not a lot of fallout, as you can see, because this the formula is so good. It's metallic. Sorry, it's like a soft metallic, but there's like, it really clings to the shadows. And then there's a little bit of space, very little bit of space left. If you want, you can even fill it in with the blue shadow, to be honest. This blue, this cobalt blue, you can just fill it in too. And then on top of that, you can just put that metallic, that highly metallic shadow. But I'm not going to be doing that. I'm just going to go in, and the best would be to put a little bit of a glitter glue just there for it to like really cling. But look at that. The formula is actually quite good. It's actually holding on, sticking to the lid really well even without a glitter glue. If you want it to nice, like really mix with the other shadows, you can even use your finger. I'm going to be using my finger. And I'm going to like, I still have plenty left. So I'm going to be like wiping it off and use very, very little, whatever's left over, kind of like bringing it to my eyebrows. Like not all the way, but you know, like as if that metallic, it's like a brow bone, like a quasi brow bone highlighter, but just with my, you know, eyeshadow. It looks very, very glamorous when I do that. Like not just me, like I've seen like in like promos and pictures. It looks super, super pretty. It's like the whole eyes just lights up. Look at that, it just like lights up. So I really like that, so I'm just doing that. You don't want to like put like an opaque swatch of the eyeshadow right there. I think you really need to sheer it out. Like it should look like a brow bone highlighter. That's the consistency it should be, just you know, closer to the eyebrows. So this is basically the look. I want to take just a tiny bit of the blue for the lower lash line because I want it to be much brighter. I know we have the green there, but I want to take a little bit of blue and apply it just below there. Look at that. That blue is like crazy. The blue is just like, wow. Just there. That is it. I'm not even like dragging it. I've had this look for a while, so this one doesn't look that bright, so maybe I should just like touch up a little bit. Just saying. Just crazy, right? And then for the inner corner highlighter, I'm going to be using this beautiful sage green color. Just there. That's it. Bring it down. That's it. That is basically my look, and I think I'm gonna pause the video and go put on some eyelashes, mascara and eyeliner, and I will be right back. Okay guys, I put on some liner, mascara, and also did a little bit of cleaning, and also used my skin tone colored eyeshadow to just like buff out the lower lash line. Do I have like a speck of mascara there? All right, it's gone. So let's try this palette. Something's there. Let's try this palette out. I'm just gonna quickly this light gold and then the champagne. Maybe on this side I'm going to put some champagne shade. Not champagne, this rose gold shade. Look at that. Oh my gosh, so thin, just like oh my gosh, you cannot tell. It's like marble. It's like smooth as a marble, I'm telling you. Cleaning this up, and again going in with the rose gold shade. Look at that. It makes your skin look like marble. It's like so thin but so glossy. It's I cannot think of another word, to be honest. And then let's maybe try using these two shades. I'm gonna use this coral, this like tangerine color on one side, and then the Orgasm, the warmer tone, the pinker tone on this side. Let's try. This is a nice dense packed brush. I'm going to just put it down there. I don't know if you can see, there's like a stain like effect going on. That's the tangerine shade. I don't know if you can see it, but only in a shadow you can like see the tangerine stain going on. Let me clean that up, and let's pick up some Orgasm. I picked up some Orgasm. It's much more pinker. Just gonna put it there. There you go. That's Orgasm, and this is that tangerine shade. I'm gonna pick up some more tangerine. It's Orgasm and tangerine, and I want to pick up the, I know it looks so brown, but it definitely comes out to be like a plum shade. I want to put it there, like a, now it's like a blush tone all the way. You can even like pick it up. I'm gonna apply this color all the way now. Then you'll see how it like transforms. Look at that, it becomes nice and smooth. I'm gonna pick up the red shade and put that just in the back. And then we'll pick it up a little bit and put it all the way. I gotta say, both sides kind of look the same. This side looks much darker. I think the plum looks much darker in the pan, but the red is much darker because this side looks a little bit bruised, so you need to be careful with the red. Just FYI, so you need to be careful. So yeah, that is it. I am in love with this look. I think you can just slather this product and just like pack this product on, and it's not going to look like you have dry skin at all. It's just going to look so glossy. It's just you're going to look more shiny if you just pack the product on, but it's going to give your skin such a marble like smooth satiny look. I am in love with this formula. I'm telling you, it's so pretty. Hang on, I think I forgot my powder. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back. Unfortunately I could not find my ambient lighting powder by Hourglass, which is not good. I really need to get back there and see where I put it, but I just used an alternative and like kind of like brought my face into like a not an oily look. So let's just put lipstick, and I think that's it. Hang on, where are you? Oh my gosh, I'm so organized. It's literally in front of my eyes and I was looking everywhere else. Okay, let's take this gloss off. This is Tarte 28 Beauty, which is like always on my lips, like always. Let's put lipstick on. I brought Pat McGrath's Blitz Trance lipstick, and this is in the pearl finish, I think. This is a beautiful red shade. I gotta say, I was like, this is in the shade Blood Rush, by the way. This finish makes your lips look so pearlized and so, I don't know, so sexy. I gotta say, I have a lot of orangey and brown toned reds and not blue toned reds. I really need to, I think, buy more blue toned reds because that goes with everything, right? So that is it, guys. This is the finished look. What do you guys think? Hope you guys like this look. This is definitely a bold combination, like a tropical blue and a red lipstick, but I love it. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below, and hope this video was helpful in like making a decision whether you want the NARS palette or not. And yeah, I will see you guys very soon. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked watching it, and do not forget to subscribe. Bye bye.